Hi everyone, I'm a little bit later today. I wanted to come live and talk about this topic because we are our biggest critics but also our biggest accomplishments as well. And sometimes a lot of us allow and let, which is kind of the same thing, let our past hold us back from something that we are doing, something that we want to achieve. And I'm here to tell you, do not allow and let your past define what you do. Hi, Michelle. Don't let your past define what you do or what you don't do. Don't blame anything on the past. It's just a story and you can work through it. Hi, Katie. So what I want you to do is really think about where you want to be. What do you want to, hey, what do you want to achieve, accomplish? Where do you want to be? Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to change career? Do you want a new job? Do you want to live somewhere else? What do you want to do? Okay, and I want you to jot it down and I want you to hold it forth with you. But also my biggest, hi Lisa, my biggest thing for you is do not let, hi Rob, do not let your past hold you back from anything that you want. It is a story and that is it. Tomorrow's page is not written yet and you cannot blame your successes or failures right now on something from years ago. You are always having a choice every single day. Exhale the past and inhale the future. Yes! I like that. I like that. But you know, you cannot let your past hold you back from doing whatever you want to do. Lisa, I need a job, but childcare will cost me my arm and my leg. But there's always a way. So as I always say, there's a brick wall, get round it, through it, over it, doesn't matter. There's always a way of doing something. And actually, if you're sat on benefits, they can help with, I don't know, don't quote me, but about 85% of childcare is paid for. Go for it, honestly, find out. I've got no idea. I'm having it as a tattoo. That is absolutely fantastic, Michelle. I think Rob and I were discussing this. I do not do tattoos. I love tattoos on other people. I don't have one. But if I was to have one, it would be, keep going always. Another one maybe Nan. But yeah, so yeah, I want to say don't let your past stop you from doing anything that you want to do. I'm a living, proven example. I'm 37 years old and I'm a living proof of a huge example of why you shouldn't let your past hold you back. I'll PM you, Lisa, about that. So yeah, don't let anything hold you back. If it's going to hold you back and you're going to keep referring, oh well, I can't do that because my past is there and you know it's keeping me there and I shouldn't have done this and whatever, you're never going to move forward. You're never going to make anything of yourself. You're never going to travel. You're never going to do anything. Yes, it is. You're never going to do anything if you let your past hold you back from going further. Just because you have no GCSEs, okay? Prime example, are you ready? Guess who else hasn't got any GCSEs? There's loads of those billionaires out there that don't have GCSEs, okay? I'm presuming Simon Cowell is one, or he might have a few. You know, the big people. Sir Alan Sugar, I don't think has got any. Sir Richard Branson hasn't got any. Don't let anything define you. Don't let anything stop you back and go from going forward and achieving whatever it is you want to achieve, right? Because if I let my past define me and hold me back, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I'd be still in Liverpool in a damp flat, 2-bed flat with my now 18-year-old autistic son, right? Still trying to scrape off the mould in the bathroom and paint over it because the council, whatever. You know what I mean? I would still have no job. I'd be working part-time. 3 hours on a Saturday, 3 hours on a Sunday. I wouldn't be driving. I would think I'm a failure. I would not amount to anything. Did that stop me? No. Hi, Sylvia. I've been down in Wiltshire right now since 2002. I moved down in March 2002. So yeah, you cannot let your past, ruin your chance for the future. You cannot let it hold you back. Has a divorce held me back? Heck no. I'm better now than I was back then. I'm a better parent than I was back then. We learn as we go along, okay? We're on the job learning consistently all the time. There's no book to this life thing, is there? It's kind of, but you have to embrace 3 things. Are you ready? Personal development, mindset, gratitude, every single day. Hi, Sarah. Do not let anything ever hold you back. Past relationship, no GCSEs, bad grades, or, you got kicked out of school, bad relationship, kids before marriage, divorce, none of it. Do not let anything, hi Helen, do not let anything hold you back. If you cannot drive, don't let it hold you back. There's always a will. Where there's a will, there's a way to do anything. Brick wall, I said, get round it, through it, under it, over it, doesn't matter what it is, get on the other side. There's always a way of solving a problem. And if anyone ever gives me a problem, I sort a solution. There's always a solution to everything, okay? It's the way I'm made. So it kind of, you give me a problem, my brain or the cogs start going, and it churns out and starts coming up with stuff. But I don't want any of you to get to older age, nursing home and that, and regret the things you didn't do because you allowed your head to rule everything and go, well, that I can't read, I can't do that, I can't drive a car, I can't, you know what I mean? Hi, Karen, I can't do this because my past, I've had a bad relationship or I had a bad childhood. Guess what? 9 out of 10 people have all had bad childhoods, but do not let that hold you back and stop you from being the best version of you. Do not let that stop you from going out there and getting that contract, getting that job, getting that partner you want, getting someone who's in love with you, having those children you've always wanted. Do not let that stop you at all. Hi, Katie. My new kitty lost her leg about 3 weeks ago. Ice cream van. Ignore. There are no ice cream left. No more. My new kitty lost her leg about 3 weeks ago. And that sure isn't holding her back. She's an inspiration. Yes, exactly. And that's a prime example. And I will say this because I am ex-army. People going to Kosovo, Bosnia, then probably places probably don't exist anymore, them countries. But anyway, Kosovo, Bosnia, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran. Guess what? They learn to walk again. They have no legs, but they learn to walk again. Paralympics is a prime example of people who will not be ruled by that they cannot walk, they cannot hear. They're getting out there, they're playing basketball with Prince Harry, because they're still great sports people. It's all in the head, seriously. Do not let anything hold you back. Divorce hasn't held me back. It did for a little bit, slowed me down a little bit. It did not make me stop, however. And when you can't stand, get on your knees and crawl. But keep going always. Bad relationship. Doesn't matter what they did to you. Make yourself strong in the head. Get yourself strong. Get yourself there. And do not let anyone, haters, your past, anyone drag you down. You go out there, you do what you want to do, you create impact, you give value, and you create your legacy and you help everyone else. That is why we're here, okay? We're here to help everyone else. Katie, I'm forgetting about my childhood as applied for Car Factory today. Excellent. Go above and beyond. You can always, some people may need counselling. Go and sort it. If you need counselling, go and get the help. Seriously. With that, you can deal with it, get closure, and put it in your head, back of your head with the lid on, box on, however you want to deal with it. But do not, hi Samantha, do not let anything hold you back. People, past, doesn't matter what it is. People will always be, nip, are you sure you're good enough for that? Are you sure you should be doing that? Blah, blah, blah. But you are your biggest critic, but also your biggest accomplishment. So I don't want any bad relationship, decision you've made that didn't turn out to, you learn. You've not failed. you learn. It's a lesson. You learn from it. Hi, Rebecca. So don't let anything hold you back. You're the person who's going to hold you back because you're hanging on to the past. You're hanging on to what happened instead of letting it, you know, you look at it and go, actually, I lived through it. I'm through it. You can't hear me. Everyone else can, honey. Turn up your volume or refresh. See if you can refresh and stuff. Yes, you can. Excellent. So yeah, don't let anything from your past hold you back. You can learn from it and move forward. And I know lots and lots of people who, you know, something awful, and I mean horrendous, happened, and they have lived through it, dealt with it as best as they can, and they've moved forward, and now they're helping other people in that scenario, and you know, they're making beautiful progress with everything that they're doing. But don't let anything hold you back from whatever you want to do. Okay, it's like, do you remember when, you may not remember yourself, but if you've had kids or you see them around town, don't you, the kids with the reins, you know, because they can't walk properly, and then the mum or dad or whoever is holding the reins up because they can't walk properly and stuff. You need to take those reins off which are holding you back. That is your past. Take the reins off, get your wings and fly, because that's what you should be doing. You are special. You are an amazing person, and you have something that someone else wants. You can give value, create impact, and give to so many people. You can impact so many lives while you're here. What is it that you're good at? What are you special at? What can you help others with? You need to do that. What lights you up? What fires you up? What's your DNA? What are you great at? What are you made up at? Mine's connections. What's yours? You know, if you cannot let anything hold you back. As I said, if I let my past hold me back, I'd still be in Liverpool in a damp flat, trying to scrub off the black off the walls and in the bathroom and trying to clear it up, you know. Hi, Wayne. You know, do not let anything define you. If you've been through a divorce, don't worry about it. You're not the first. You won't be the last either. It's traumatic then. It might be a really awful time. Keep your dignity and know that you can survive that divorce. You can go out there and you will be great. Hi, V. But do not let anything hold you back from whatever you want to do. Don't listen to other people either when they say, oh, you're not good enough for that, you shouldn't be doing that, who do you think you are, that's above your pay grade. Should not be doing that. If you live in the past, may as well have a bungee cord attached to you. Exactly. It's a bit like cutting the apron strings. Yes, do not let it. You can go back there a little bit, but you know what? The best quote I've ever heard about this, apart from my own, is driving a car, right? If you can't drive a car, it's irrelevant, because I'm going to tell you why. When you sat in the car, you've got your mirror, aren't you? And you're looking. You can glance at the past, but you can't drive a car like that. You have to look at the screen in front of you and keep going always. You have to keep going forward. You're not looking in the mirror and keep like looking back, can you? When you're driving, you glance at it and that's fine. And you need to be at peace with what you've been through, what you've done, and know that you are a better person today than you were yesterday. You have something big to give to everyone. What is your calling? What do you want to give? You are special. You are enough. You are good enough for you. Do not listen to all the people back then, especially you. You know, with the voices, you can do it, you can't do it. You go out and do whatever you want to do. Karen, pearls are made through irritation, and when you go through trying times and come out the other side, you can become a pearl finder and help that. I like that. And help those who are going through what you did. Got this wisdom from a relationship tape I saw years ago. Exactly. So, and true. Yes, V. So what you can do, as Karen said, is that you can help people go through what you've been through. So that means you can actually advise and give hints and tips on to people. Some advice will work on some won't, because some people who don't want the help, just they don't want it. You can tell them the same thing 10 times and they're not listening, because they're not receptive and they're not actively listening to what you're trying to what you're trying to help them and advise them on. But it's great when you've got that as a backstory, that you can go through it and you've got the t-shirt, you've got the mug, you've been there, done that, got everything, and you can help other people. But you cannot let it ruin your future, ruin the chances you have got ahead of you, because you are holding on too much to the past. I saw and have seen so many people stand on stage and tell us about their story, but it is always happily ever after at the end. Always is, because they've come out the other side. They don't let that define them, but that's made them the person they are, but they're not living back then. You know what I mean? They are truly going forward. So not only are they not letting the haters hold them back, they're not letting themselves hold themselves back, and they're not letting the past hold them back either. You know, we've all made mistakes. We've all made decisions that we didn't like doing, or we did do, or you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, whatever. And hindsight's a wonderful thing, but, you know, when you're actually in that moment, hindsight obviously isn't there, is it? So that's why I wanted to come live and cover this topic today, because there's lots of you out there watching right now live or on the replay, and I want you to connect with me. So comment below or PM me if you want to do it privately. Not a problem. I will return every single message. But I don't want you to let your past hold you back from something you want to. If you want to go and be Prime Minister or the President, get and do it. You know, if you want to do that, and that's any kids that are watching, if you want to do that, go and do it. If you want to be Parliament, if you want to, you know, go and do whatever it is, go and do it. Do not sit there and go, oh, well, I can't do that. I'm on benefits or live off the social. I can't do that. Can't do that. You have to believe in you. You have to know that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. You've got to work on your mindset and work on your head. Okay, because a lot of us who have come out the other side, and a lot of people who are like you guys are looking up to, you know, I'll just say some names like Sir Richard Branson, Tom Cruise, Beyonce, you know, Tony Robbins, Sir Alan Sugar, whoever. You know what? I can guarantee, right, I can put money on this. They had one point in their life that tried to hold them back, but they didn't allow it to hold them back. Businesses have failed. Things happen. You know, relationships have pulled them back. They've split up with their sweetheart. Doesn't matter what it is. Something was trying to hold them back. They didn't allow it. They did not allow it to hold them back. They ran forth and they went, you know what? Fine, you stay there. I'm moving forward. And that's what you need to do. So not only do you not have to listen to the haters, don't listen to your head when you're, you know, questioning yourself about loads and loads of, oh, well, you can't do that, you're not good enough. Really? Really? Watch me. I will, watch me, which is Michelle Netherton's other thing as well. And also don't let your past, you know, just because you know, grew up single parent family, doesn't matter. I'm from a single parent family. Doesn't matter. Honestly, I don't let that define me. I have never been arrested, never taken drugs, never smoked. You know, don't drink alcohol anymore. So yeah, it doesn't matter. And I am probably, you know, my daughter at school, you know, she gets, oh well, you know, 2 parents, blah blah blah. I may be a better parent than 2 silly nilly whatever, you know what I mean? Just because you're single parent doesn't mean that you're not good enough. You are good enough. You know why? Because you've got to play bad cop and good cop. You've got to be all round singing, dancing Wonder Woman and Superman and everything, and do everything yourself. And, you know, sometimes, you know, that doesn't define you. You're not looked down on or anything. And my title is Mrs. Yes, I'm divorced. I've been divorced 11 years and I'm still Mrs. And I don't like it when people put Miss on stuff, because I paid for my own wedding. I deserve that title, so that is my title. You will see Mrs. on everything because that is me, even though I've not been married for 11 years. It doesn't matter, but that again is a lesson. It's not a failure, it's a lesson. Because of the divorce, or me being a single parent, or, you know, not having money in the past doesn't, I'm fine, I'm great, and so should you be. So you are enough for you. You are good enough for you. Don't let anyone pull you down, that includes yourself. So have a truly, truly wonderful evening. It's Friday, it's cold, I've put the heating on. It's not on yet, it's not clicked on. But really, really know that you are enough, and you have to keep going always. Keep moving forward and don't let anything drag you down. Keep going. And if you can't stand, you crawl, but you keep going. It may slow you down a little bit, but you keep going. Have a truly wonderful evening. See you soon. Bye.